$1 trillion industry, and India alone is going to add about 150 million tons of steel capacity every decade for the next few decades. And we're not even started talking about Africa, which is going to have another 3 billion people being added during the century. So I think you will have these hard to abate sectors growing. Cement production is twice the amount of steel production globally. So you will have these hard to abate sectors growing. So you need to find solutions which are technical, which don't get solved by just finding another energy source. You need to use different materials. You need to more efficiently use steel and cement. And hence the transition is a multi-decadal kind of transition which needs to happen. Infrastructure needs to be built for that as well.
Perhaps you want to share your experience in the Netherlands with your hydrogen project and the role that the offtake buyer, in that case Ford, meant to your advancing the transition.
Yeah. So in Europe, in Netherlands, the path we are choosing is to move from coal to gas to hydrogen. Mm-hmm. And that transition is important for Netherlands because we will become one of the biggest consumers of hydrogen in Netherlands. So the hydrogen strategy in Netherlands depends on Tata Steel's transition and usage of hydrogen. So we need to work closely with the government and potential suppliers to make this transition happen. We are lucky that our plant is a coastal plant, so that allows us a lot more flexibility in sourcing a lot of inputs. In UK it's different. It could be a different approach because UK has a lot of scrap which it exports, so it's about how do you recycle that. In India the challenge is most of the steel capacity is going to come up in eastern India, where as of today there's no gas or hydrogen. So you need to solve that problem before you start transitioning into a greener future. So I think each country will have a solution which will depend on the context in which the steel industry operates in that country.
That's very interesting, that sort of virtuous cycle of the supplier, the buyer, the financier. Okay, what would you like to share on this topic of the difficult to abate industries? Yeah. And are your investors willing to see you invest, but to invest in the problem? Let's just call it investing in the problem. Yeah. Are you brave enough to do that?
Yeah, actually,
are your investors willing to go along?
Yeah. So when you asked this question, I thought, well, among many other dignitaries, we also caught up with the MD of Bharat Forge, Baba Kalyani, who says strong growth can be seen in the artillery guns